All the angels and all the animals. Does everyone remember?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Welcome to a very, very special service. My name is Reverend Christine Dance, and welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Phoenix. Today is a very special service where we worship together, but we also celebrate the special season with a special nativity pageant. If you all haven't found it, you can choose to be part of this pageant as well. You can be a villager, an angel, or an animal. There are costume stations back there. Please feel free to participate. Welcome, welcome, welcome to worship. Join me as we recite our covenant, and one of our new families, Joseph and Angela, and their family come up to light the chalice. If you're watching remotely and have a chalice with you, please light it with us. Join me in the words. Love is the doctrine of this congregation. The quest for truth is our sacrament, and service is our prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and freedom, to share our strength in fellowship, thus do we covenant. In this sacred space, we celebrate the entire tapestry of our diversity, and we honor the love that unites us all. In this rehearsal-less pageant, we embrace, that's intentional so that everyone can participate. It's good. we embrace the rules of imperfection and that we say, as our theology believes, that we are perfect just how we are. The Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Phoenix strives to be a spiritual community for our time, one that is theologically diverse, radically inclusive, and justice-centered. Our doors swing wide open to embrace all who seek a welcoming place. May our pageant today be a source of inspiration, of joy, of courage, and of fun. If you are new here, then we are so glad you found us. Each Sunday is different, although you will wish that this was every Sunday, I am sure. So please come back a few times to really get to know us. I do have a few announcements. We have a different kind of coffee hour today. Unfortunately, our sexton who runs coffee hour is gone, and we need some more volunteers to help so that he can take a Sunday off and we can still have coffee hour. Tables will still be set up in the Johnson room, and if you want to be on the team that can fill in periodically, Stephanie will be at the back table after service. Your civic engagement team needs your input. The 2025 Arizona legislature will likely put forth bills that will curtail the rights of vulnerable groups. We will be monitoring the legislature as usual and encourage you to use your request to speak to express your views. Many of you are involved in other advocacy organizations. Please email us to know how they are addressing these challenges so that we can be the biggest voice of reason and love in this next legislature. And now, let us draw deeper into the present moment and into our worship and into a quiet little town in Palestine.
We begin our story in the little town of Bethlehem, the quiet little town of Bethlehem. And that means we're going to need some villagers, and that means you. Yep, the entire congregation is going to be the people of Bethlehem. And if you happen to be a villager and want to come on up here and join us, villagers, to your marks. So, every time you hear our amazing actors, Nick, Monica, or Isabel, say the words, "It's so bright," you all will say, "What's up with that?" Let's try it. So they might say something like, "I've never seen a star like that. It's so bright."
What's up with that?
And here come the stars now. All right, so one evening in Bethlehem, two villagers were coming home from work. They were sore and tired from working in the fields all day, but they stopped in the middle of the street and looked up at the sky.
You know, I'm kind of getting annoyed with this whole star thing. I mean, where did it come from anyway?
I know what you mean, and I can't get away from it. It keeps me awake at night because it's so bright.
What's up with that?
Good question. What is up with that? What's up with a star that just appears out of nowhere?
Perhaps it's a sign, an omen of some kind. Perhaps something very, very good or very, very bad is about to happen. Because, you know, it's so bright.
What's up with that?
Yeah, I'm not really into the whole omen thing. I'm more, science-based.
Sure, but the evidence suggests that such a star is likely to bring many things to our little village. People will come here to gaze upon it, to learn about it, because you can't ignore the fact that it's so bright.
What's up with that?
Good question. I have a feeling we'll find out. This is a story still unfolding.
Indeed, it is still unfolding. Good job, everybody. More to come.
Okay, yeah. Hi, my name's Owen. I'll be your worship associate for today. My pronouns are he, him, and yeah. Each week we split our offering between this congregation and an organization that shares our values. For December, our Share the Plate partner is Kids in Focus. Kids in Focus is a nonprofit organization mentoring youth to overcome adversity and build resilience through the art of photography. Kids in Focus has been putting cameras in kids' hands with the help of adult mentors. For all that you give, we are so grateful. Ushers, thank you for your willing hands in helping us pass the plate.
And thank you, Owen. And I'll just say, you may know part of our offertory, this song we're about to sing, and so when we get to the part that you know, if you know it, feel free to sing along.
We recognize that our lives are all interconnected. Part of our communal journey is sharing our significant milestones, our joys, and our sorrows. You can put a note in the chat in Zoom, and if you want us to read any joy or sorrow next week, you can fill out a card that's on the table back there. And here comes our elf Dale with our cards from this week. Thank you, Dale. Our people are so multi-talented here. I really, really love that. We have today Sam Kirkland shares, I had a wonderful forgiveness workshop with Vince Waldron and Reverend Anthony Johnson with the Sedona UU Fellowship. This is a workshop that was started here and went up to Sedona and had lots of attendance and excitement. Thank you, Sam and Vince. And from Oliver is right, there's Oliver, says, I am so thankful that my chosen family is coming regularly to UUCP. I love you, John, Sam, Josiah, and Rowan. And so do we. We're so glad you're here. And Bunny and Elf Dale are right over there. And Bunny says, Joy, Dale and I celebrated our 3rd wedding anniversary this week. Happy anniversary, newlyweds. We remember it well, right here. And I don't see any messages from our folks online. But may our joys and our sorrows, those that are named and those that are held in the silent sanctuaries of our hearts, help us draw closer and care for one another. I now invite you to a time of prayer and meditation. I invite you to get settled in your seat, connect your feet with the ground, take some breaths in. Often this can be the only time in our busy week that we stop and connect with our spirits and our bodies. Spirit of life, Spirit of love, we give thanks for all of the blessings in our world, for our incredibly talented staff, for our amazing youth and leaders, for creativity. We give thanks for chosen family and wedding anniversaries and sharing our strengths and for being together. We send love for anyone who is feeling alone or challenged or full of grief or having struggles this holiday season. We remember that when we say peace on earth in this season, it is an aspiration, not necessarily a reality this time of year. We remember the places that are embroiled in war. We remember the families that have violence in their homes. We remember those who are having great anxiety, stress, grief, or other feelings that remove them from the celebrations of the holidays. And may we always continue to work for this always forward-looking peace on earth. May we embody it in our spirits and our hearts. May we treat our fellow humans with love and peace. And may we, even for short times, find it in ourselves. With peace, love, and joy, we say, Amen, and blessed be.
Oh, that light is so bright. So while folks in Bethlehem were pursuing the sky and wondering what's up with that, there were 2 people who had just arrived in town, Joseph and Mary. They had to go to Bethlehem because of a nasty new tax law, even though Mary was very, very close to having her baby. And they had to travel almost 100 miles with just the help of a friendly donkey. In fact, animals are very important to this story. What's your favorite animal?
I like big cats.
What about you guys? What are your favorite animals? What's your favorite animal? A penguin? What sound does your favorite animal make? If all the animals could come forward, all the animals could come forward. Well, you guys guessed the right animals because those are the exact animals staying in the home where Mary and Joseph would find their rest for the night. There was a cow, a duck, a horse, and a pteranodon. Who wants to come? Oh, wait, we already have a cow, a duck, and a horse, and a pteranodon. Okay. What sound are the cows going to make? What sounds are the ducks going to make?
Quack, 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 quack.
What sounds are the horses going to make? And what sound does the pteranodon make? Excellent. So for this scene, our actors are going to say all the words the animals say to each other, but of course, Mary and Joseph can't understand them. So every time I say, but all Mary and Joseph heard was, you make your animal noise. Let's practice. So I'll say something like, and the animals just kept talking and talking to each other, but all Mary and Joseph heard was,
Quack, 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 quack.
so a cow, a duck, a horse, and a pteranodon were hanging out in the stable late one night when all of a sudden the doors open and a man and a pregnant woman and their donkey come inside and start making themselves at home.
Moo! Humans approaching.
Quack, quack. Who let them in here? They smell like they've been traveling. Yeah, they're definitely human types, but not the ones who feed us.
Nay.
But all Mary and Joseph heard was,
Quack, 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 quack.
You'd think they'd just stay home at a time like this.
Yeah, or plan ahead a little so they at least have some snacks for us.
Nay.
but all Mary and Joseph heard was,
Quack, 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 quack.
Oh well, I guess we'll have to make some room for them.
They better not take up too much.
Nay.
but all Mary and Joseph heard was,
Quack, 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 quack.
finally the tired old donkey lifted his head. Wait, where's the donkey? Okay, where was I? Finally, the tired old donkey lifted his head and looked at the cow, the duck, the horse, and the pteranodon.
Why don't you try it? You try riding 90 miles on the back of an old swayback donkey like me when you're so pregnant you can't even see your feet. You try being an expectant dad worried about that woman you love and the child she carries. You try me watching every step I take so I don't jostle this woman who's just trying to get here safely. You try it. Yeah.
And the cow, the duck, and the horse, and the pteranodon quickly moved to make space and room for the family. And they cried out in welcome, but all Mary and Joseph heard was,
Quack, 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 quack.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll offer them some milk.
I'll lay them an egg.
Yay.
but all Mary and Joseph heard was,
Quack, 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 quack.
nice job, everybody.
Let's sing, everyone. Please rise and body your spirit. please be seated?
We need folks to play a very important role. In fact, we need everyone, the whole congregation, to be the baby Jesus. Now, the first sound most babies make is a really loud cry, but not this baby, no. The first sound this baby's going to make is something different because it looks around and sees his mom and dad for the first time. Then he looks over his head and sees a cow with big brown eyes, and a horse with a really long nose, and a donkey with big tall ears, and sitting between the donkey's ears is a duck. So, the first sound out of this baby Jesus' mouth isn't a cry, it's a big laugh. You are way ahead of me. I love it. Every time you hear the innkeeper say, "What was that noise?" you're all going to laugh. Let's practice. What was that noise? Excellent. So, here's what's going on. The next door neighbor is tossing and turning in her bed.
I'm so sorry in advance. I don't know what it is, but I just can't sleep tonight. For one thing, those animals are making a heck of a lot of noise. But just when I finally got to sleep, I thought I heard something. Now, what was that noise? There it is again.
So the neighbor woke up her partner, who could sleep through just about anything, and asked,
"Did you hear something? I'm sure I heard something. What was that noise?"
But the neighbor's partner just rolled over and went back to sleep. So the neighbor went outside to see what they could find, but the streets were empty and silent. Still, she knew there was something out there, and they wondered aloud,
"What was that noise?" There it is again. It sounds like it's coming from the stables. I'll go check it out.
So the neighbor went across the path and to the cave next door, and there were Mary and Joseph and the animals and a baby.
I'm sorry that I'm barging in on you like this, but I just have to know, what was that noise? Oh my gosh, it's your baby?
And the neighbor realized that it was the newborn baby who had been laughing all along, and she felt full of love for this vulnerable little child, and full of hope, too. She said to Joseph and Mary,
"I'm going to go and tell everyone that you have the most wonderful baby with the most wonderful laugh there ever was."
And she ran out into the streets of Bethlehem to tell everyone the good news. Please join us in singing.
Please rise and sing with us. Please be seated.
Will the angels please come up?
Angels, assemble!
So now, we're out in the fields with the shepherds, and they are in for a big surprise because there is a whole host of angels heading their way. So we're going to need a bunch of angelic folks to come up here and play the angels, which we already do. Now, sometimes angels talk to us and we don't even know it. If we're lucky, we might hear something like, "Oh," that's supposed to be angelic. So every time you hear me say, "And the angel said," you're going to sing, "Oh." Let's practice again. I'll say something like, "The shepherds didn't know what to do, so they said to the angels, 'Hey, what should we do?' And the angel said, 'Oh.'" So here's the deal. There are 3 shepherds out watching their sheep. 2 of them are fast asleep, but one is staring up at the bright star in the sky. That's when we say, "It's so bright." Then the shepherd who's awake starts to notice that there are some new stars shining alongside that bright star. There are lots of new stars, actually. Then the stars starting to get bigger and bigger, and the shepherd realizes they aren't stars, but they're angels flying towards them, getting closer and closer. And the shepherd wakes up, and the 2 other shepherds points up to the sky, and all 3 of them fall to their knees as they looked up at the whole host of angels hovering in the air. And the angel said,
What'd they say?
I don't know. I couldn't understand a word.
They said we have to go to Bethlehem.
Wait, you speak angel?
Why didn't you tell us?
It's just something I picked up.
and the angel said,
What'd they say this time?
Yeah, come on. What's the deal?
Well, loosely translated, something like, "Do not be afraid, for see, I am bringing you good news of great joy for all the people. To you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is the Messiah, the Lord. There will be a sign for you. You will find a child wrapped in bands of cloth and lying in a manger."
They said all that.
Very efficient language.
Wait, there's more.
and the angel said,
Well,
Now what?
They said, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace, goodwill among people." Come on, let's go to Bethlehem and see what it's all about.
So they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the child lying in a manger. And the angel smiled down upon them, and the angel said, Good job. Now let's join in singing.
Please rise and sing with us again. Thank you. Please be seated.
Now we need everyone. Join us up here or from your seats. All the angels, all the animals, all the villagers, everyone, come on up here. Hope y'all remember your cues because we're going to do all of them. Everybody, ready? And so, everyone came together on the streets of Bethlehem, gathering in a big crowd. Some of the townspeople looked up at the star and said again, "It's so bright."
What's up with that?
Very good. And the animals inside the stable were talking a mile a minute about the new baby and its beautiful laugh. But all Mary and Joseph heard was...
Quack, 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 quack.
And the shepherds were there too, with a host of angels hovering over them. And the angels said... And the newborn babe looked up at the people and the animals and the angels all gathered together on that cold night, and he made a quiet little sound. Good, great. And the neighbor leaned forward, and even though she knew the answer, she whispered with a heart full of love,
What was that noise?
Amen. What a happy ending. Please rise as you're able and join in singing.
So now you may be seated. So before we close, can we give a big round of applause for everyone, including all of you? And I'm going ad lib, Katie, but I think you wrote this, right? Kate, our own Katie Resendez wrote this, and it is actually being used by UU congregations across the country. So thank you. Good job, Katie. And for those of you who don't know, UUCP has a tradition where we have had a Pteranodon in our Christmas pageant for probably 20, 30 some years. Far more than 10. So you got to be part of a living tradition here at UUCP. So before we close, I remind you to reach out to the new folks who are here today, or folks you haven't seen for a while, or wait, there's someone here that we haven't seen for a long while.
Who is it?
I don't know. It looks, why, I don't know. Well, okay, first, our exploration hour with children and adults starts at noon, and it will be on the screen. Our own Igor Glenn is going to be singing carols out on the patio. And please enjoy your time together. But remember, there is not coffee hour, and if you want to change that, find Stephanie. But now, who is this? It looks like Mother Christmas. Mother Christmas is here and has a gift for everyone. Ho, 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 welcome. And everyone, oh, Mother Christmas, we have a seat for you right here. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. And everyone gets a gift. You get a gift, and you get a gift, and you get a gift, and you get a gift. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Go in love, go in peace.